Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use the zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so we're back again for the Debt Tracking Thursday. This will be number 2 where we've restarted it. I did it in January and we're going to start again now since we've got another loan. Well, we did some shifting, moving around. We paid off the Honda side-by-side, so now we have the new SUV loan that I'm working on, setting up a weekly payment for that, and then if we have any extra to put towards that too, or if we have any savings challenges that we complete, we'll put that in here as well, and then I have a tracker. So if you're new, welcome. My name's Holly. My husband and I are cash budgeters for the most part, and so our bills that are in our checking account we pay with our auto pay on our credit card, those stay in our account, and everything else we cash stuff. All of our variable spending and our savings and sinking funds, gas, groceries, eating out, shopping, miscellaneous, anything like that we do put in cash in our separate envelopes. And then our sinking fund, gifts, car maintenance, home maintenance, memberships, holidays, graduations, anything like that, emergency, we put all that in our different binders and save up for those events as they come up. So that has really helped us tremendously to stay on track. And this is just another way that I wanted to kind of hold myself accountable. And I seen on, I first found her on YouTube, but she does have Instagram too. Amy at Dear Debt. They paid off their debt. They're debt free except for their mortgage now. And she did the Debt-free Fridays, I think is what it's called, Debt-free Fridays. And every Friday she would just get on here real quick and just do how much they paid on it weekly. And then if they had any side hustles or extra money, they, threw that at it as well and knocked it out, So I watched her playlist on that. It was just very motivating, and I thought, I want to do that too. That's a good way to stick with it and not just, if I have a little extra money, or it's just easy to forget about that debt and just sit there and pay the minimum on it. And like I say, we've got probably some raises coming up, pay raises coming, so that's going to affect our budget. And I don't want that to just slip away. I want to be able to, put that towards the debt and get that knocked out. So hopefully, I know we'll have some other things that we need to probably bulk up a little bit in our sinking funds to be ready for those events that come up. But this is just a way I want to hold myself accountable. All that to say. So this is my little A5 binder from Amazon, just a little brown leather thing. And this is what I use to keep up with it. And I just keep this right at the side of my desk here in my little file cabinet. And I can whip this thing out when I'm ready to check it out. So since I'm doing weekly payments on it. This is the yearly debt payoff tracker. This is from Amy. And this is just a way that I see how much debt that I pay each month. That's all it is, just debt. And as you can see, we paid off that Honda in September, so it looks like there's, we paid a big chunk of debt there. Let me zoom you guys in. I always forget. Okay. And that's just my estimated amount for October, because I'm not really planning on paying anything extra other than the $200 a week. The minimum payment is $740, but we're going to do $200 a week, auto pay on it. It's another little way to just make sure that I'm sticking with paying a little extra on it. So, but it could possibly be more if we do complete any savings challenges or have some extra money come in if we sell something or anything like that. So we'll flip over to the debt tab here. And this is from Beta over at the Simple Budget. This is a debt payment tracker. And it lists your debt name, which is our SUV loan. And we have that through the TVA credit union. And the starting balance was $49,367.14. That is the most I've ever borrowed for a vehicle in my whole life. I'm 47 years old. 46. No, my husband's 47, I'm 45. Look at me, I'm trying to make myself old. Older than my husband. He's 47, I'm 45. So, but this is the most I've ever borrowed on a vehicle, so it was kind of a big deal. So I know it's not as uncommon these days, but it's just something that, you get a little nervous about if you've never done it before. So, but I am glad and proud that I've got a newer vehicle. I've never had one this new, so I'm proud of it. I just want to get it paid off as quick as possible. So the minimum payment's $740.90. It's due on the 20th. The due date, 10/20. That was my first payment when it's due. Interest rate is 6.74% for 7 years or 84 months is what we set it up on. But my goal is to pay it off in 48 months. By 10/20 of 28. That'd be 4 years. So our first payment was on 9/20 of $200. So I wanted to go ahead and get ahead of it so that I'll have that $800 paid up before the 10/20, the first payment. So we got the $200 paid, and it paid it down. So the remaining balance was $49,332. This next payment was on, I wrote this down over here, 9/27, and it was $200, and that brought it down $49,168. So see, not a whole lot, but I love being able to track this down and see that number go down. That it's just motivating to me. I really like that. I like to see it go down. So then we have the little tracker here, another little fun way to just kind of make it fun. This has got the starting balance at the top, $49,368, and each icon is $494. So the $200 payments are going to be a little less than half a dollar symbol here, but I'm just going to color a half. I mean, it'll be close enough. So I've made two, so that's a complete dollar sign there. So we have that one done. And then the only other debt that we have on our debt tracking will be the mortgage. And that's a lot. Most everybody's going to have a mortgage, but I just wanted to kind of track it too and watch that number go down. So I have not paid. Yes, today's just now October 1st. I don't think the payment has cleared yet. I have paid it, but it hasn't went through. So this will be on the next week's debt tracking Thursday. Whenever I do next week's, I will have the numbers there, but it has not hit the system yet. So that we'll do the same thing we did with the SUV. We'll track the payment and the remaining balance, and then we'll color in I think it's half a house on here too. So and we'll have that little tracker there for the mortgage payoff. And this little payoff thing was just from printed it off on mapleplanners.com. It's just a free tracker. So that's it for the debt tracking Thursday, you guys. Gets us a little bit closer. Ooh, there we go. Zoomed y'all back out. Okay, so that's it for debt tracking Thursday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and following along as we try to get this, stay motivated and try to stay consistent with getting this this last debt paid off, and we'll just have our mortgage after that if nothing else pops up. So just finding the balance between paying off the debt and saving for our sinking funds and all the things that come up with life and enjoying life and being able to do things and with our kids and have those things in our life that we can do for fun, entertainment, and not just be totally 100% gazelle intent and not have a life. So I do agree with Dave Ramsey on a lot of things, but I want to live a little too, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys on the next video, which will be our budget with me for the first paycheck in October, and then our cash stuffing and savings challenges will be the next one. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.